a model of school that enables learner to foster the lifelong competency they need to drive and thrive. To discuss more on this, I have Mr. Fernando with me, who is the Business Development Director of ICA. A very warm welcome to you, Mr. Fernando, and thank you for joining us. I would like you to give more insight into your journey so far with ICA. Over to you.
Hello,
Over to you,
everyone.
Mr. Fernando.
I'm great. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's a great pleasure to have you here. Please, I would like you to tell us the journey with, the ICA, International Canadian Academy. Can we have the
Okay,
next slide? Yes, Mr. Fernando, can you help us in giving more understanding about the inception and other important detail from ICA?
yes, of course. Yeah. So ICA, we are from Canada. We are headed in Vancouver. So our mission is to develop a model of schools that enables learners all around the world to thrive in their lives. Okay, so we offer K-12 programs since early childhood up to high school. Although we can start only with early childhood schools and then grow the schools later. So we offer a bilingual program wherever it's good for, so we can have English and the local language. And Canada has been one of the top bilingual programs all around in the English-speaking countries.
Sure. So I can see International Canadian Academy School offered the local curriculum with the most effective international practices while keeping in the mind, right from preschool, kindergarten up to high school. Would you like to add anything in this regard? Can we
Well,
have
I
the
think.
slide? Can we have the earlier slide? Yeah. Yes, Mr. Fernando,
Well,
over to you.
Okay. That's a good introduction, I think, for our concept. So I would like to highlight that the ICA offers the local curriculum. We are not an international school.
Yes.
International schools, usually you have international teachers in your school. Our program is to have local teachers with fluency in English to offer the local curriculum, so children can develop their skills in the local environment with the local people, the local culture. That's our goal.
Yeah. So while entering into Indian market, is there any strategy or is there any kind of model which you have thought about to enter into Indian expansion of franchisees?
Yeah, we are looking for countries with some key features, so key characteristics. So first, a large population, and India, of course, it's full of people. We are looking for countries that have private education. So and in the public system, unfortunately, cannot is not allowed for everyone, or the quality is not so good. So those are the three characteristics we are looking for in a country to expand. And of course, we need, as a private education, we need at least a certain level of income, and we are not offering for everybody, but for some part of the people in the country. So India is one of those markets that's top priority for us.
Before getting into more details in regards to your expansion, I would like to understand why the Indian prospect, the Indian investor should choose International Canadian Academy as a good opportunity in franchising. Why should they invest?
Okay, well, first, I think education is a good business. Okay, education, the K-12 education or the basic education, it's a long-term option for families. And then, so people, you have a recurrency year after year for 10, 12 years maybe, from children that start their school life when they are 3, 4, 5 years old, and they go up to 15, 16, 17 years old. So we are talking a lifespan of 10, 12 years with you. If you are providing a good service, families will stay with you all along the way in their school life. And education for our families is a top priority, where they can really have a budget constraints, and they will prioritize their education, their kids' education. So they will. You have a recurrency, and then you have stability of along 12 years. So I don't think many business can provide this for their franchisees. So education is a good business. And why ICA? ICA, we offer Canadian education. And why Canadian education? Again, so Canada is one of the top countries in education all around the world. We have international studies that say that Canada is the top is the top English speaking country. When we are again we are running against UK, United States, New Zealand, Australia, and Canada is in front of them. So, and why Canada is like that? Canada is one country that they really research education and applies in education, and this is very important to us because we are willing to spread this idea all around the world. This is what we're offering for other countries. We have a partnership. And then talking about specific about ICA, we have a partnership with a Canadian public district, with its Richmond School District. They provide training and support for our franchisees. They run over 50 schools in Canada. They have more than 20,000 students there. So they are experts in this methodology. And that's what we are looking for to offer to our franchisees and families in other countries.
And to add to Fernando, I would like to highlight that this the ICA is being backed by the founding team who is into the education industry for over more than 2 decades, right? So
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
when
Yeah,
when
we
it
are.
enters, yes, yes, when it
Sorry.
enters into Indian market, the kind of the privilege, the kind of the backbone from the company side is obviously going to be to create a good market for Indian, as well as you have an international company, international school, which enters into Indian market is also the hallmark of getting associated with IC as a franchisee. That's how you can consider ICA is a good idea to invest into franchisee. And as you have rightly said, Fernando, education is a something which is a noble, which is towards the welfare of the country. Obviously, taking an opportunity and creating the welfare for the country is again one of the point which becomes which gives a smooth weightage to the market. So yes, these are the reasons why people should choose as a business opportunity. Apart from looking at the investment and returns point of view, right? Investing in education is a noble act. Yes, we had a good understanding, Fernando. Like any other brand, you must be having a certain criteria, right? In terms of while choosing a franchisee, the skill
Yeah.
set what you look for, any background you look for, any education setup you have in your mind while choosing a franchise. Would you elaborate on these points which you can see on the screen?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you, Alka. So I think a franchise is a partnership. We are looking for the right people. We are not in a hurry. We are looking for the right people to join us. We have we have a profile, idea profile, but it's very general. I would say it's not
Yeah,
too specific. First of all, about education and background, we are not looking exactly educators. Okay, we
sure.
have the expertise in education, so we will provide all the training and support that you can that you're gonna need in educational sector. So we are looking for people who have experience in business. So we are looking for people that are more, they are committed with quality education. I think that is key for us. So if people are committed with quality education, we can deal with all other aspects. So what is quality education? They have to hire the good teachers. They must buy the stuffs and the academic materials, and provide good installations for our children or students. So I
Yes.
think that is it's key for us. The commitment with quality education, and of course,
Right.
quality education requires a long-term planning. We are looking for
So it
people
is
that
preferable if they are with the background of education, or right, but it is not the mandate, right? It's
yeah,
not
exactly.
mandated. They have to be.
Exactly.
Sure.
Of course, we are open to talk with educators, with experienced educators, but it's not required. Okay.
Sure.
Uh, and and, uh, and second, we are looking for people that are thinking who is thinking about long term education. Requires time to develop. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are not thinking about anyone with a 3 year time frame. We are thinking about a partnership 10, 20
Yeah.
years. So
Yeah.
that's very important for us. And third, of course, we need the financial resources to develop the quality education and think about the long term. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I think there are the three key points for the profile.
Right.
And of course, if you are thinking about long term, you need time to develop your
Right.
business. So we are looking for a full-time management team. Of course, if we are considering, of course, master franchisees where ICA is one of their business, but they must have a dedicated team for the ICA program. We are not looking to be just one business in the portfolio, but this must be very focused. A team that is focused on the in our business. No? And
Right.
of course, as a master franchisee, you must be good in negotiating, dealing with people, supporting people, listening, all those soft skills that make a great team great.
Yeah. The one who possesses the caliber, the one who really feel that he will be able to justify and create a market for India, because through master franchisee he is going to create the sub franchisees, the unit franchisees. So he has to have a good control over the territory. This is what your expectation is, right?
Exactly. We are looking for people who knows the local marketing. No,
Yes.
not necessary to be an expert, but I'm not looking for some people who are thinking about India as a good market, but people who really knows India and is committed with India.
Yes.
So, and they of course will deal with the local franchisees who will in fact um, build their schools. They will implement schools.
Right. Right. Thank you for giving an understanding about the profile of choosing a right partner. We'll go to the next slide. Yeah, so we had the good understanding in terms of how you want to enter into Indian market, and this is the message to all the viewers and all those who are listening and seeing us. Any other information beyond what we have discussed in terms of IC expansion in Indian market, please share your contact details, share your email address, so that we can connect back to you and can discuss in detail, and we'll take the discussion ahead with Fernando also. So coming back to the the presentation, Fernando, I would want you to give good understanding in terms of what is the territory cost. If somebody would be interested for a one zone or a one territory, what is the cost he has to be ready with the information about what business he looks for after all the taxes or EBITDA. Over to you.
Okay, so we are very flexible on some points here in this chart here. We are looking for a master franchisee for 20 years master franchisee agreement. I think that shows our commitment in long term.
Right.
Uh, and even for franchisees, our recommendation or suggestion to the master franchisee is to have a 10-year franchise agreement. because you really need times to set up your school, and then to develop the school years. And so 5 to 10 years, I think, would be appropriate for
Right.
a single school.
Right.
Our business, we charge from the master franchisee, a master franchisee fee that is around 150 US dollars. All these figures there are in US dollars. Uh, and there is a master franchisee, and the master franchisee fee, it really depends on the territory we are talking about. So we can talk about the whole India, we can talk about some parts of India. So that we're gonna discuss with potential candidates about their plans, and we can be very flexible on the master franchisee fee, as we're looking for students. We're looking for new schools and the growth of number of students. We're not looking for the initial fee. Okay,
Right.
initial fee, it's important for the commitment, for people to show they are really interested. But we are really looking for expansion in India with number of schools and number of students. So we can be very flexible on this according to the partner. Let's say we have a very good partner. They have a number of schools, or they are real estate agent, and they can really develop the schools in India. So we can discuss this. We are not targeting
Yes.
the initial fee.
Yes.
Then the master franchisee. These figures here, they are more related to Brazil, where we have this operation set. And we are considering here from 5 to 7 new schools per year. So we can see here after 10 years, sorry, after 5 years, some results after taxes. And of course, this will be, we will have to adjust with the local reality, with the territory you're talking about. But anyway, you can see, we can have a feeling of the numbers of a school. And as I said before, a school, it's very unique business, as the stability, we usually we don't have prizes in education, because it's a mandatory expenses
Right.
for families. And so we are very confident that we can
Right.
develop great business in India.
Right, right. So, just to sum up what is being discussed by Fernando, the investment in terms of for a master for a territory, there are two options. If a prospect has a better capability in regards to invest, he can take the entire India rights. Else, he or she does have an opportunity for a particular territory in which he has to channelize through a sub unit setups of the schools and the preschools. The kind of the investment what look for vary from territory to the entire India. So again, request to all the viewers, please get back to us if you would like to understand more about the financials understanding. Right, we would love to discuss in detail, as in you show interest, and we'll start taking the discussion ahead. Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Fernando. I would request you to discuss about the support structure in terms of what are the support, everything, just an overview of the whole entire support you are going to give to your prospect. Over to you.
Okay. So I think the idea can be good, the market is good, but if you don't have a good operation, then you're gonna have a problem. So we are very concerned about supporting our master franchisees and franchisees. And we are educational company, so we are really we know about education. We know the value of the education, and that's why we structure our support. We're gonna support our master franchisees from scratch when they have to hire their senior team, or developing local plans to understand the market, key what's we are flexible enough to discuss how kind of school we can start only with early childhood. we can start converting schools from local schools to ICA programs. We can start full school. So there are lots of opportunities we can discuss with them. And then we're going to provide the support according to the plans, the developed plans we have. Our support, we have a blended support. We have in-person support. We are going to send quality evaluators. We're going to send the people to support the local education in person. But today we have lots of technological tools like we are having today. We have one-to-one training like we are having today, or broadcasting to a number of schools or the professionals. We can have, we already have recorded training sessions. So the teacher can, as you have today, online training or online contents, you go there into our, we have a Teacher Which platform. It's a platform developed by us where the franchisees and the professionals, teachers, teacher assistants, coordinators, whoever's in charge of the school, they can access anytime during the school year or anytime. And they have lots of contents already set. Furthermore, we have people that will go to schools twice or three times a year to evaluate the quality. So we have the quality evaluators, and will be agreed with the local master franchisee. So the schools will be evaluated by Canadians or people from the ICA to know how people are doing in the business. In this external supervision is good because we are not looking for errors. So we are not looking to punish anyone. We are looking for to improve schools. So that's really important to us.
Yes.
We know we can provide as much training as you need, but the reality is the teachers, they will know, they will get better than the business and the educational in practice. When they are in the classroom with children, then the reality comes and people will understand better how to work. And this takes time. We are not expecting anyone to be a expert in the first year or the second year of the school, but we are ready to support them. We have online chat if needed. So there are lots of opportunities here. We have all the operations in manuals. We have forms. We have templates that the new school can use. So I think we are really ready to support our schools
Yes.
in India.
So I have a one question, Fernando. While selection, the final call, in terms of selection of the staff, whether it is on the academic front or the teachers and everyone, right? So who is going to take the final call, master franchisee or you as a company?
Okay. Well, the master franchisee, the master franchisee, they can support the local schools to have the final goal with a professional. Okay. The franchisor, we are very far away from India to support anyone to define the local principal or the local coordinator, whatever.
Right.
So we will set up a process with the master franchisee when they can support the local franchisees, how they will support the local franchisees. We have profiles, we have the ideal profiles of the coordinator, what is expected for a teacher, what is expected for a teacher assistant. But in the end of the day, who will deal with the people every day is the local franchisee. So
Right.
they have the final word, but the master franchisee must be prepared to guide them in this process and to support so the franchisee can have the final good word. But we are ready to support them in the process.
So what I understood about the support which you have discussed, basically you will be helping the master franchisee in structuring everything. Since the prospect will be based out of India, he has to process everything. He has to keep in loop with whatever is being progress in terms of making the infrastructure ready, and the the hiring and the pre-opening. all these things you have to be in loop, but the process and the responsibility becomes more on the part of a master franchisee since he is based out of a particular location. Am I right? Are we on the same
Yes,
page?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. So we will work with the. We are of course we are not just giving training and
Hmm.
back to Canada. Not that's not the goal. We are be with the master franchisee all along our relationship, and the master franchisee will be with the franchisees. So that's it. We are provide training support to the master franchisee, then can back up the local franchisees. And of course, we are always available and we will be on the quality assurance process. We have trainings for the master
Yes.
franchisees and the franchisees. We will still develop programs, we still develop trainings, online trainings. So that lots of we can still do along the way. So it's not just training the master franchisee. We still have
Yes.
lots of work to do.
Now we have good understanding. Let's understand the other queries from prospective, the prospect point of view. Let's go to the next slide, please. Yeah. So what method is to protect? If the infrastructure has been created, the operation has been started, but somehow few of the locations has not been performing the way it has to be, right? To get the returns on time. So what type of ongoing support are you going to give to improve or to increase the sales better?
Okay. Well, I think in any franchise business, we have the top performers, we have the
Hmm.
middle performers, and of course the low performers.
Very
Uh,
true. Very true. Yeah.
that's that's uh, that's how life is. Okay, so we always have the poorly performing franchise. I'm very lucky to be in front ahead of operation here in Brazil from 10 years, and I never close a school here. Never.
Yeah.
10 years operation, we never shut down a school here.
Oh, great.
And that's not magic. That's not the business is good. The people, uh, the families, they really like the program. However, sometimes we have schools that's just started with a bad
Yeah.
performance, really bad performance. We had it had schools that open up with more than 200 students, and we have a school, and I must say that we have a school. In my experience, they started with only 3 kids.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
and
Yes.
there is only one who is paying tuition. The other two are school shippers,
Yes.
scholarship.
Yes.
Okay, so what can we do on this? So we get together with the franchisees and
Yeah.
understand what's going on. We can have a special program. We're gonna discuss a special program with that franchisee, and that's why we are looking for people who can face the diversity.
Yes.
We are looking for people who have the financial resources to stay 2 years at least working with low results. Because if you are looking for a profitable business in the first school year, we are in a problem. Probably you're gonna have a school that will take. It may takes more than a year to have to start making money. So we have to be prepared for that. Anyway, if we are looking, if you have a poorly performance franchises,
Right.
we gonna get together and define a
Hmm.
plan. How can we
Yes.
resolve this problem?
Yes.
The problem is we have to identify where is the problem. We are
Yeah.
having too many few students. We are losing students. What's the problem? There are lots of possibilities. So we have to discuss case by case. It's not there is no magical solution. I cannot come here and say this is the problem. We're gonna have to do this. No, every school is a different school. It's a different scenario. We're gonna I think the key here is to get together, understand, and identify the issues and have the proposed solutions and work with the master franchisee and the franchisee to
Yeah.
overcome those problems.
Yeah. So yes, and add to this, Fernando, the Indian market is structured or divided in such a way that few locations people have a better appetite to invest, and few of the locations. I'm just trying to make you understand the Indian market in a way that it can be structured in a better way if few of the location is not performing the way it has to be. So we can come down the fee structure, that also works well. For few of the location demands less fee, and few of the location you can ask for a more. So depend upon the population and other things. This can be one of the support which can be provided by ICA. So that's I would like to relate to Indian market. Yes. So next question for us is, what specific marketing activity from the brand side you are going to help with franchisees?
Okay. As a global brand, ICA will provide the global marketing. We are looking, we are targeting, we're gonna, uh, our goal is to marketing the global ICA. So
Hmm.
we are providing some social media templates so the master franchisee can use, and the franchisees as well. It's more related to Canada content or the Canada methodology. It's bilingual program. What's the benefits of the bilingualism? So it's the global messages. That's so
Okay.
our marketing in the global level is targeting. We work together with the master franchisee to the local messages. So what's the local messages for India? What kind of how the brand is uh, towards the local the local customers. So what's the key messages we have to have in India for specific markets? So we work together with the local master franchisee so they can provide the franchisees the templates or the market support. We may have a marketing fund with the master franchisee to help on the marketing activities in the local marketing activities. So this is something to be discussed with the master franchisees. But our goal with as a global brand is to promote the Canadian brand, the methodology, the Canadian results, bilingualism, performance, or the benefits of the bilingualism for its students. So those are the key messages. And we also have partnership with DMA, the Digital Media Academy, is one of the companies of the group, and it's from the Silicon Valley, USA,
Oh.
and they are really they are dedicated to STEAM programs. So all the ICA franchisees will benefit from their courses. We have more than 60 programs the ICA schools can have in their schools, and
Yes.
that's something we're gonna promote. And as everybody knows, especially in India, technology is the current trend, and every school must have a really good STEAM program. And we have one of the top ones in the market. So
Sure.
this is something, and we're gonna provide it for the as a brand.
Yes.
We have to be concerned about those benefits to the schools, not really the marketing, but marketing will be addressed with the master franchisee.
Sure, sure. Thank you for giving an understanding. I can see Mohit Rao. Please help me with your question. Hello to you as well. I mean, any question you have in regards to understand more about ICA, please get back to us. Yes, sir. So this is a question what we have. Yes, next slide, please. Yeah, this is a message to all the viewers who listen to us, who listens to our different opportunity in the franchises which comes on the weekly basis. Please connect to us on the number flashing on the screen, 9844443200. You can email us on business@franchisebazar.com, and also log in franchisebazar.com to come to know about the different opportunities apart from the opportunity which we have showcased today, International Canadian Academy. Yeah, so Fernando, thank you for giving us time, your valuable time. Uh, Please give a last message to the viewers who would like to, join you as a franchise and would like to take opportunity of ICA as a business opportunity.
Okay, Alka, thank you very much for this opportunity. I would like to thank you everyone who was with us so far. And I would like to invite everyone that is really committed with education to change the future. So I think ICA, we are here to help you on this goal. So please get together with us, and we are waiting for an opportunity to talk to you, and we can explore more details about this opportunity.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. With this note, I'm ending the session. Thank you.